Hey guys, welcome back to Build. So today I have another review for you, and today we're also on World Corrales creative server. Now I haven't been on the server a while, and I've been getting so many requests from so many different builders to just come on here and review their stuff. Like I said before guys in previous reviews, I am going to be doing most of my reviews on my server, but occasionally I will, just hop across for a few cool projects on World of Corrales. I know Merwin has built a ton of really amazing stuff, so is Darren Joseph, and Velveteer, who we have today, who also conveniently builds on my server. They have some pretty cool projects from WoK, some old, some new. And today we have a little small barn conversion, and just check out how cute this thing is, guys. How awesome is this little project? I love it. I mean, it's very simple, very small. You've got like two structures. So you've got like the original barn, I guess. You got like a small little connection, which is a walkway, which leads you to, I guess, the brand new extension that they've added. As you can see, this is built in a very modern way. We've got Merwin's absolutely gorgeous landscaping all around the place, which is why I love this warp so much. And I'm gonna, of course, put the warp down in the description. He's basically done the same job for my server, but he did it in this really kick-ass autumn theme, which I just gotta say is so unique. But anyway, guys, let's first get into the garage. Let's check this thing out. So he's built this in like a Merwin kind of style. I mean, Merwin is such a huge inspiration nowadays to basically anyone that builds in the barn category. He's really made a name for himself. And this is his sort of design of open top kind of, not open top, like, how would I say, open plan kind of garage where you just simply have supports and a roof, not like a big door, like workbenches inside. It's kept fairly natural and open. I gotta say I really like it. It's a classical kind of approach to garages. We've got a little pond out the front here. It's a nice little touch. And what I think he's done is, yeah, he's snuck in some sneaky lighting there just to, make it seem a little bit more vibrant. I'm not sure if that really has much of an effect, buddy, but it's a cool idea. And we have some lovely comments over here. So awesome house. Like I said, I love it. I left it ages ago. Emperor Wong, great job. I love it. And Merwin's left a comment here. Awesome job with a scale. Great house. So, Merwin approves this build. That's definitely going to be saying something. So this is his 5th house on World of Corrales. Velveteer Crib 0 is his name. So as we get inside, he's built in Mer scale. And if you guys are unfamiliar with that, because I haven't talked about it in a few episodes now, and I know there's a few new, I'd probably say 100 of you guys since we last did a Merwin review. Merwin's scale is like 2 times the size of real life, well, Minecraft building. I guess I could put it like that. So you fly 1.5 blocks above the ground while always touring a Mer scale house. And the furniture has some more detail as well as the surrounding interior objects, I guess you could say, and it just gives it a slightly more realistic and detailed look, which I really personally like. So one thing that I just picked up is these nice little window designs, how he's used iron bars and glass panes together. That is really clever. Look at that. It's something different. I've never seen that done before. Maybe it has been done, but if it hasn't, that's some great originality there, buddy. We got an open fireplace. Once again, a nice design, keeping that kind of medieval look that's thrown in with the barn builds. I love it when people do this, and if you watch my last build review on Builds Creative, Chivalry actually did this. It's where loads of people are starting to do this more and more now. I find they put like a little tree in an opening of the building, and they have it kind of branch through the roof. And it just gives this really nice effect. And also in this case, it also provides you with a lot of, natural lighting with all these windows going around it, which provides lighting for, the kitchen and the dining area. I guess you could say breakfast area as well, like the general heating area of the house. And I gotta say, this kitchen is beautiful. Check that out, guys. Absolutely amazing. It's not overly detailed, but just the layout of it and the planning and the simple design, which he's kind of followed through the whole house. Is just really nice looking. And I also like how it's open plan and you can look onto, you know, the dining table and chairs. I think that's really nice. And dining chairs are quite nice. Not a huge fan of these, but I gotta say the table is nice and they work. I have seen better designs though, just to let you know, man, for dining table seats. Just so, you know, you have some constructive criticism so you can always, you know, look ahead to improve your projects. Right here we have a nice little outside seating area, and it appears we also have a walkway which goes around to the garden, the back of the garden, where we have, I guess this would be a hot tub which flows into a swimming pool. Now that is a cool design. We have some simple sunbeds here as well, some nice custom trees. Like I said again, Merwin's beautiful landscaping. What I like here is he's also snuck in some sneaky lights. I guess they would be solar powered, and they just, you know, increase the vibrancy. Because if you look up, there is a lot of dark areas in Merwin's town where you're constantly shadowed by trees, apart from the center line of the plot. So, you know, I like that idea, man, you know, just giving it a little bit more lighting that's not shown, you know, it's disguised, because glowstone and sea lanterns aren't the most appealing of blocks. As we get into here, let's check out the room on the end. We have a simple bedroom, once again, a Mer style bed. Also, it's like Merwin's design as well, but we got like this little slab at the end there. Relatively simple. We got some storage. These ladders, what are they supposed to represent? Maybe shelves or something? I'm not sure, man. What is that? It kind of looks like towel racks, you know, but it goes all the way up to the ceiling, so I'm not entirely sure what that is. Some more shelving units. I do apologize, guys, if it is a little bit dark in here. It could be a little brighter. That is a definite Mer scale toilet. I've never seen someone do a Mer scale toilet, really. That's interesting. Also, the Mer scale sinks right there, and a nice shower. That is a pretty fat old shower. As we get into another room, we got another simple bedroom. The builder himself right there jumping on the bed. I think he's pretty excited that we're doing the review. We got some coat hangers. And once again, you know, I really do like this this window design, man. That's smart. You know, I may start using that. Or, you know, maybe giving some inspiration to people on my server about it. Should be pretty cool. So let's see what we got through here. We got another bedroom with him jumping on the bed. Didn't see you there, man. How'd you transition? And this is simple design once again. I'm guessing an ensuite, right? So some storage, I guess. Yeah, an ensuite bathroom. That is neat. I'm liking it. Pretty cool. A little office area. That's nice. That's nice. A room of no, I think it's supposed to say purpose. Yeah, high design. So I guess they're still waiting to do one room, and this, I guess, I'm going to throw it out because I know you watch me, I design. You could put a laundry room in here. This is definitely not big enough for a bedroom in Mer scale. I think it would look a little weird, so I'd put a laundry room in there. I think that would work since we don't have one, and it would fit the theme, and it would just, you know, add to the rooms of the house. It makes sense, right? So that's the review over, guys. There's so many more cool houses on World of Keralis. Be sure to check out Walk, of course. Come on my server and check out Knoxville, which is also made by Merwin and is built in a very similar style to this, you know, because it's Merwin's town as well. I just want to say, I think it was Velveteer, right? Great house, man. I really did enjoy it. You've done some really cool, unique features. I would say maybe be a little bit more original. I know Merwin has invented this style, you know, but maybe just try and explore his style, you know, play around with some blocks and try and come up with a few new designs for things like beds, for example. But the windows, that was a really nice touch, and the exterior is beautiful, so, you know, really well done. I'm loving the house. Thank you everyone for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy. Drop some comments, of course, for the builder. And if you are enjoying this build review series and you want to see more videos, be sure to hit that subscriber button. And I will see you guys in my next video. See you guys later.